Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! You know, during the opening of Mario RPG, there's some apples swinging on these trees. I don't know if that's only during the opening, or if there's some way, or at some point in the game, that suddenly there's apples that you can jump up and eat. And considering that Yoshi has an eating animation, I would expect so. Okay, jumping back off because it just occurred to me, I need space for 10 items, and I don't have space for 10 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need room for 5 more items. Let's have a little bit of fun. And get rid of a few items that are kind of on the weak side. So, let's start by eating... Oh wow! Apparently those rotten mushrooms, you can't actually use them in battle. Huh. Oh well, you can still use this mushroom. You can only use it on somebody other than yourself. Got a freebie, might as well. So this mushroom that I was just using, it was a mushroom I bought several streams back in Monster Town from the kids of that Goomba. They sell a mushroom that heals you, but also turns you into a mushroom. That is a hilarious troll. You know what? We got... See ya. See ya! Oh, I probably want to get off of you. Let's see here. So... I was hoping to be able to use them in battle. But I guess, well, we can have one of you eat one. But since you can't use them in battle, I guess we'll just otherwise toss them. I was kind of curious what they might look like if I were to use them in battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need room for one more item. And I actually know where to go in order to accomplish that. We have this fertilizer. We got it from the Shy Away, who is out in the middle of nowhere sky. Let's go ahead and bring this fertilizer to the place. One would think I'd be able to jump over that. Okay, I need to prepare myself. I probably won't be able to read all this, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Egaz, do you know what you have there? The fertilizer comes from the Skyway clan, famous for miraculous so darling. I looked for it beyond the coast, even tried being valiantly but failed. I tried to travel around the world with a lifetime to get some of that, and I don't know what the rest of that message was. Short attention span? As a matter of fact, I do. Yes, you might say I have fertilizer on the brain. Will you give it to me? Sure. Oh, thank you! I finally have both the seed and the fertilizer. I'll try them out right away. I'll plant the seed. Then give it fertilizer. Nothing's happening. Wow! This is amazing! This is unreal. It's like just like the winning the lottery, only without the taxes. I mean, this is like falling on an airplane without a parachute and getting a catalyst in the day to make it crawl. We know my Betty's over happy monthly card with this. I'm gonna be famous. Do you think I could use a little more fertilizer? Oops, maybe not, huh? This will get me in Happy Gardener Monthly Magazine. I mean, they went through the effort of creating that animation in Bean Valley. They weren't going to use it only the one time. Stripeback is asking how I read so fast. Fast enough that you can't actually hear me stumble over the words half the time. Kiba says, introducing upcoming new speed rapper E Fuzzy B. I am not a good enough talker to actually do that. I'm not going to be an auctioneer, I can tell you that right now. Be the worst auctioneer. But anyway, we have acquired the Lazy Shell and the Lazy Shell. One of these is the best weapon in the game. Let's see here. Going from 97 to 187, compared to the Mega Glove, which is our most recent weapon, 30 points stronger. It also has, quite a range of damage it can cause. It's kind of like the Masher, where depending on your timing, it could cause a lot of damage or not quite as much a lot of damage. It's still pretty powerful either way. As for the Lazy Shell armor, wow, my inventory is actually full here, because I unequipped everything, that's right. Lazy Shell armor. So the Lazy Shell armor is a stout and durable shell. It has a buff of defense and magic defense by 127. Downside is it drops attack and magic attacks and speed by 50 points. So it actually kind of makes you a little bit weaker. Kind of counterproductive to put it on Mario along with the Lazy Shell. But it would be a good thing to put on, say, Mallow. Actually, not Mallow. Let's put it on Peach, I guess. Yeah, we'll give it to Peach. Now, along with having the defensive buffs, the Lazy Shell also is like a bunch of other equipment in the game. It nullifies elemental damage and grants immunity to status afflictions. So that's pretty dang nice. Let's go ahead and give you... Actually, you know what? Combined with the attack scarf, that actually works out like this. I want you to have the Scrooge ring to cut FP use in half. And you can have... Where's the Quartz Charm? There it is. That'll buff your stuff. Actually, the Quartz Charm would also stack well with the Lazy Shell. But I'll give it to... I'll let Mario wear it for the time being. As for the other characters, I'm not going to be using them in the Volcano, so I'm just going to ignore them. You can also jump onto the beanstalk from here, by the way. So Maddie says, in regards to the Lazy Shell, some folks swear by it on Peach, but I don't like the drop to her healing. Yeah, if I'm going to be using Peach in the final battle, she's wearing the Lazy Shell, because, yeah, it drops her healing, but her healing is still strong enough to handle things for the most part. In this way, we don't have to worry about our healer being killed too easily. Now, is that it for now? No, I still have to get those cookies. Let me go get those cookies. Almost out of cookies. Alright, what you gonna give us? A frog coin. I was hoping for a little bit more. I don't know what all items the Baby Yoshi can give, but I'm pretty sure that you can receive a red essence from the baby Yoshi. I'm pretty sure. But I can't actually say for sure, it's just what I heard. So I might have actually heard wrong. Just real quick, how many frog coins am I up to right now? 16. Would that be enough to buy something from the frog here in Seaside? Yep. Actually, enough to buy earlier times. Use it to start a battle over. I'll definitely demonstrate that. And now it is time to actually proceed with the quest. After I use an actual save point again. It's gonna be so weird going forward, saving at save points. It's like, so novel. Up ahead are the hot springs, but only royalty is allowed. Hey, you're the real prince. Sorry about the misunderstanding before. There's no way that fat bird could have been a prince, huh? Well, I mean, you never know. Just not the prince here. No big deal. Anyway, do you think you could let us through here? Of course! Go right ahead. Please enjoy yourselves. But be careful not to fall into the volcano. Actually, that's the entire reason we're here. There is another star piece inside the volcano. But first things first. I'm just gonna kind of relax in the water here. That is indeed a hot spring, supposedly warmed by the volcano. Danger! Beyond the cliffs is the volcano. I guess the cloud people have their own version of cliffs. Whee! You know, I find it very... what's the word? Fascinating? Impressive. Impressive how many dungeons in this game have their own music. Anyway, welcome to Barrel Volcano. If this were a real volcano, Mario and friends would be immediately passing out and dying both from the heat and the fumes of molten lava. Flower point, flower point. How many am I up to now? 95. For the most part, we're not going to fight a whole lot here. But we'll fight something. Let's go ahead and fight one of these. Yeah, I can't imagine this place would be very comfortable whenever you're covered in fur. On that note, do apes sweat? I would assume. Let's see here. What do we got here? We got Vomer and we got Chain Kong. I don't really want to do much to you all. Oh, but... Let's go ahead and demonstrate a couple things. So, first things first, Vomer is, like the other dry bones, can only be killed with magic. Another thing I want to do is show off earlier times, because I don't know that I'll actually use this very much. And basically restarted the fight. It's useful if you're kind of in a bind and you don't want to get a game over and have to redo a cutscene again, or part of a dungeon if the save point's not at the boss. Okay. Chain Kong weak against... Uh-oh, I just remembered the other thing I wanted to do. Well, we'll go ahead and fight you anyway. Let's also use Sleepy Time. so there was a lazy shell, by the way. It's a big shell. And sure enough, any magic spell that hits those dry bones will kill him. Even a sleep spell. Which, by the way, a lot of enemies here are weak against sleep. Not all of them, but definitely a good amount of them. Well, you have a lot of health. The sleep spell is actually going to be coming in handy as we go along. And, like other dry bones, this one eventually revives itself. I'm not going to give it that chance. Instead, we're going to leave because there is, in fact, one other thing that I want to do. Which, by the way, we don't have to go through Nimbus Land to get to the volcano anymore. Boy, it took us a while to get to the volcano. Ever since we saw it here, had to go through 2 worlds in order to actually reach it. Okay, so I want to go to Moville for an item. We're going to do some trading some more. How many are we at? We're only at 10 points? So let's go ahead and use a maple syrup. Royal syrup is 30 points. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get rid of one of those. I was hoping Kira Cola would be worth 50 points. Definitely want to save my red essences, because you can't buy them anywhere. I at least can buy more Kira Colas. Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of another royal syrup. You can't buy these either, but I'm not terribly concerned. And I want an ice bomb, for obvious reasons. And this will probably be the last time we actually do this trading thing. Okay, back to the volcano.